Hello, welcome back. Last time I did 2 optional puzzles in a more operatorium. There are a few regular ones here, and maybe they'll treat me a little better than what happened in there. It's fine. I learned some things about myself and my relationship with this game. Indifference. Let's see what this is. Oh boy, okay, this is one of those just... Here's a big pile of stuff dumped in your eyeballs all at once. Levels. I mean, a lot of them are like that. Why does this look so imposing? Just because, like, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 interactive things right next to my character at the very start. That's what I see. Okay. So, just to bring some order to the chaos here. The sun fragment's all the way on the right. To bring it back, all I have to do is be there with... Ooh, nope. Be there with one elemental charge used, and the means to use a second one, which the sign suggests is water. Okay. I need 2 air? There is 0 air in the puzzle. I need 1 fire to cross through that spike hallway in the top right. Okay, 1 elemental charge up there. So this fire is used second last. I need to shift water left of this fire. I don't get a lot of choice about this. I suppose I could waste this and duplicate fire, but then I'm not going anywhere. So here's some earth. Oh, there was that thing at the bottom. I guess I can stash this earth for a moment or use it. Okay, I don't see how to do that. Okay. What if I did this, and that, and then... I need to, like, waste one of these, I think. Because I only wanted to reverse once. Oh, also, I should have done this. Yeah, so I have an extra reverser now. This is the state that I want. That is not the state that I want. So, okay, I need to waste a reversal thingy. That's okay, I can do that. Done. No. That puts fire there. Oh. Well, never mind. Okay, if it's not that simple, then, I mean, like, if I could do it now, but then I'm done there. So what I did looked like... I haven't used this duplicator yet. What if I have 2 waters? Well, that's not good enough. Like, this is the wrong stack state. Oh, wait, that's a 2, not a... Okay. That changes a couple of things. So I probably... So I only want to activate one of those... So one of these, this one or that one on the right, I do not activate. Well, it's obviously the one on the right, because I can't get there without activating this. So this must be activated. If fire and water were in the opposite order as they are, this would be done. But as it is, it's not. Ah, that black thing at the bottom. Fire and water need to be in the other order from each other. I can't just waste these now. Right, because I do still need a reversal. Oh wait, yeah, no, that's correct. Because now they're in the wrong order. I don't want to duplicate that. I want to reverse now, and there's a spare water. Why is there a spare water? Okay, using fire now would mean I'm fireless. Using earth now would mean I'm earthless. I need both. That duplicator is a little bit weird. I can't get this on the way up like I did in that last puzzle. Yeah, no, that's just, it doesn't, those things don't work together. So if the duplicator didn't make sense, maybe I can duplicate fire? And then... Well, I can't really. Are you sure? I'm not. So with a double fire here, I could do this if I had one more earth. Did I waste one? Well... no. Well, okay, I did waste one. No. Well, what if I do this? Here we go. Reversal did nothing. I did want one of those. But not now. See, I want to duplicate the fire. Is that still okay? No. How did I do something that almost worked? I did something that almost worked once. I think it was this. But this is unactivated. I need all my elements. Everything that's here now, plus the duplicates. At least that's the idea. So I'm one earth short. Okay, so my actions were... I wish after when I was in a state here I could somehow see what my actions were in forward order. I can undo. There's no redo. And just like observing exactly what I did in undo and then trying to play it back forward, that's a futile effort. I could waste both of those, but I need one after I grab the water. I need one after I grab the water, not two. If I duplicate water instead of fire, well, then I don't have two fires. And this is not what I need. Where do I have wiggle room to do anything different? Well, I can do this early. That way that doesn't put an earth to the left of fire. Why would I want that? Kinda ultimately works out to the same thing. I certainly don't want this. Oh, well, yeah, that's not what I want at all. Neither is this. Pretty sure I'm duplicating fire, but there's only really one way to do that, isn't there? Since this is here, it doesn't really matter so much when I use that. Not obviously, at least. Those actions make the most sense to me, but now what? Well, I suppose there is the idea of doing that, but that makes 0 sense. Unless... No, there's no unless there. I was thinking like, do this, go up there, activate, and then that's not gonna happen. Fire needs to carry me past something. I do need fire on the right, that's non-negotiable. Duplicating fire here is not really an option, because then I'm not up there, and I can't be. So this is the starting state, no matter what I do. I can take both of these now. Well, yeah, no. Yep. But wait, I don't need... Yeah, I do need water left of fire. Because I gotta use water up there to... gotta use fire to cross and then water afterward. Like, I need a reversal now. But there's an extra element. Am I being tricked here? Maybe. I would need 2 fires split apart from each other to get back that way. So I don't think that's the way in which I'm being tricked. This feels like it's going to have an S version. Maybe not, though. Okay, let's check some assumptions. First of all, is there anything I can do other than those actions at the start? Spending fire early means I don't have fire when I need it. Spending earth now means I don't have earth when I need it, and neither of those two can do productive work here. That would make up for not having them. I could waste an element, I could reverse my elements. If I reverse my elements, then I'm spending fire and there's nothing I can do with it. If I reverse twice, then yes, I eat those, but reversing twice does nothing, so doing it now or doing it later is the same thing. So this is happening. Alright. So up until now, I think I have had no meaningful choices. Is there a meaningful choice here? I could use earth now. If I used fire now, I would be fireless. If I reversed, I can make a fire sandwich. I don't know why I would want a fire sandwich, but maybe that's productive in a way I'm not seeing. Oh, yeah, isn't this... Well, no, only if I could reverse. Here's that extra element. I waste something now, but that's not meaningful. Okay, no, this is still not anything like what I need. Okay, so there's that thing about how when fire ends, you will still be doing the element that was in progress at the time that it was launched. But who cares? That's the same as just doing that later. I don't think that's what's going on here. So here's where choices might start being meaningful. I can pick up earth, I can use earth to activate elemental charge, I can reverse things. This doesn't seem like it does anything of any interest. Like I can do it now, I can do it later, they both seem the same. Picking up earth, I can do it now, I can do it later, they both seem approximately the same. I need that water. probably. Unless the sign's lying to me, and that would be the first time, so I assume it's not. Cannot use fire right now because I would be fireless. I have to touch that duplicator. Water is in the way. Things I can do beforehand. Oh, interesting. Oh, so look at this fire sandwich that lets me waste one of those. There we go. Okay. Okay. And that's what the extra water is for. Now I reverse and... Alright. So once again, it seemed like something obvious that I did that should not have gone wrong once I did it. But until then, it seemed just completely impossible. I couldn't see at all what to do. It's so binary of whether I have the solution or not. There's just nothing in between. The split. Okay. This might be a place to do the thing I was just talking about. Where, like, I carry the element from one place to another. Why do I think that? Okay, so, hang on. Sorry. So, follow the normal line of reasoning. The sun fragment is here. 2 elemental charges must be used first. They're both over there on the right, which I get to how? One way would be like this. Okay. Now I have no elements nor a way back. Fire would not actually be adequate to get me back. It wouldn't land soon enough for me not to die. And I can't launch it and get back on the thing. Whoa. I guess I launched right somehow. Then there's this little thing where there's an earth and a duplicator. Air feels like the most productive to duplicate. At the end of everything, I'm going to need some way to get up a little bit higher here. Okay, so if I want to duplicate air, what's earth for? Nothing in particular. I guess I could activate an elemental charge with it. Well, I could use it to get up here. Anyway, so if I think I'm duplicating air, let's just do that. Here's fire, here's reverse, and I don't have what I need. Well, I don't need fire for anything other than this, right? So, this is nearly adequate. Oh, this is adequate? Oh, not quite, because I can't get both of those. So if the other one was active, whoa, I lived through that? If the other charge was active, I'd be good now. So I think what I did there was pretty similar to the solution, maybe. And I was just kind of trying random things, so... I picked these up right away. Water is at one extreme. Do I believe that? I don't know. I think I did this. And shot the fire first. So I can do those things, have an unused element and not enough height. So let's try, instead of duplicating air, duplicating fire. That's believable. So that's the earliest I can do that. Some reversals could happen. I think I'm going to do that. And then I like earth and fire in the opposite order. Okay, could earth and fire have been in the opposite order? No. Well... No. Well... I mean, technically, yeah, okay, but I can't have avoided the water. It's not like that makes any sense. No. No. This would mean I'm duplicating water. If I did this instead... that doesn't make any sense. Why do I want 2 fires? You know, why would I want 2 fires? I guess I wanted to... Okay, whoa! What the... Oh, that's what happened. Alright, I picked up my left hand. I accidentally bumped the controller. The way I bumped it moved the left stick upward, which was the up input to go out the door. That's what happened. That was very confusing. Okay. So I never use the left stick here, when the D-pad works just fine. So my plan had been... can I demonstrate this? Let's see, how would I do it? No, my plan had been to get in here in a state like that, stand here, shoot fire to the left, have air ready to go. Oh, well that doesn't involve fire on the way in. I only need 1 fire then. Right? Okay, but the problem is that requires an air sandwich. Well, but there's reversal. There's reversal, so if you want an air sandwich... don't eat that, you'll starve. Oh no, don't take that. Well, but I can't access that after I've used the first one. There is one over there. But still, the point remains. Fire... Okay, so I'm just back to doing those actions again. I haven't used the duplicator. I don't have any more fire. Well, I could. Right, so what does this result in? Whoops. Do that, but use water. Wah! Right, it results in my fire being trapped between earth and air. So what I would want to do would look like this. Except with earth still available. So I think that is what I want to ultimately do. What it requires is putting fire on one edge or the other. Doesn't matter so much which. So can I just pick up air before fire? Sure. That'll work. And I think that, like, whoops, actually works, right? Yeah, okay, that's everything. See, that one I was able to progressively solve. So those ceiling spikes just, like, not even real? They are. They'll never get me if I'm not moving upward, I guess. Okay. See, okay, that was a completely different experience than this. I was actually able to forward solve it, and it was not simply binary. That one had gradations. Parity. I guess just some puzzles are like that, and some not so much, and which ones those are probably varies by individual. Alright, so when I have the sun fragment, that's always where I need to start. When I have the sun fragment, I probably want to use 1 fire or 1 air to get back, then afterward have an earth and then a water. Okay, that's a lot of stuff to get back. Minimum 3 elements. To get over there, I'm probably using 1 fire after I'm standing in... there's nothing special to stand in this spot. Stand here, shoot fire. Air would do 2. Okay, both air and fire are compatible with getting both there and back. Water's the last thing I need. There are 2 reversals, it's probably correct to pick up water now. Depends. None of those elemental charges are allowed to be used, so that constrains my movements, meaning it's fire left, air right. I don't know how I would ever activate you by accident. I guess if I needed to avoid that reversal orb both on the way left and right, and I used fire for both? I mean, that... I don't know. Like, why are you here? So yeah, never activate an elemental charge. My order is bad here. If my order is bad, let's assume I'm fixing it this way by reversing when? Okay, what's my stack state going left? If I'm standing here, I would like, from right to left, fire, air, earth, water. There are 5 possible elements here. So one of them gets duplicated. That list I said had all unique ones. Fire, from right to left, fire, air, earth, water. The reason I can't simply do that is because, oh, okay. Well, that doesn't quite work. The reason I can't simply do that is because both air and water had to be picked up next to each other here. The only way that would not happen is if I already had another water for getting back up there, because earth doesn't do it. And I would fall down without picking that up, using my 1 extra element for that. Okay. Anyway, fire, air, earth, water. I'm going to now pick up earth, pick up air, pick up fire, and I'd be good. Let's make sure that's true. I guess that would mean I do this and this. Fire to do this. Don't have the earth, so gotta waste it. Air gets me back. Water gets me up to that. But I wasted my earth, so that's no good. Unless... no. Definitely no way I'm getting up there without activating that thing. I did that once and was told by the author of this game that it wasn't how it was meant to go. So if I see a pattern like this, it really just means use earth here to avoid activating the thing. So I guess what this pattern means is I can do something like reverse to duplicate water and then, but then the fire's in the wrong place, so we'll take the fire first. However, my problem's not how many water I have, my problem is the relative order of earth and air. If that order's not changing, is there perhaps another option? I want a local reverse that doesn't mess with my water here. Wait, I don't have to take this now. Okay, but how would not taking it now help you? Well? Oh, hold on. How close is this to what I want? Not really at all. Okay, so to get access to the duplicator, I must take Earth. That means the only choice is whether I'm duplicating Earth or Fire. Not true at all. I can duplicate any of the 4 because I can reverse. This duplicates water. This duplicates air. Duplicates air. Air can work in both directions. Oh ho. If air can work in both directions, then my fire can do just something else entirely. Because yeah, let's pretend I didn't waste those. I got air here. Oh. So, first of all, air on its own isn't enough to get here. But earth and air might be. I'd like to waste this water just to see that. Or just not pick it up in the first place, I guess is fine. So that's... just ignore the fire. So that's this arrangement. Oh, that's not good enough. Water and air? So something like... But then I don't have a second air. And I do need that water. What's the earth for? Getting up here. That's what it's for. Earth is for getting up here. Water is for getting up here. Air and fire are for getting across this gap. Air on its own doesn't work on the way there. Fire doesn't work on the way back. Can I end up with 2 fire at the end of my stack? Sure, easily. Fire number 1. Fire number 2. So like using earth while that's flying isn't gonna stop it from... Whoa! That was fun! So other than that and the wasted air, that's more or less correct. So could I use that air to somehow solve the problem that I have here? Sure, I could, if I could rearrange and use it now. But that goes back to an earlier problem I don't have a solution for. I can't take just the water and leave the air and go down. The air is mandatory. The water can be delayed. Like, the fact that this is floating up here is real suspicious. However, the water cannot be delayed because as soon as I do this, I'm not getting back up there. There are no tools that allow me to do that from down here. That's not strictly true. I mean, it might as well be, but strictly speaking, I can actually get back up there. Check it. Did this a second ago. Whoops. Okay, how precise is this? Fairly. But like I totally carried an earth, the upward momentum of the earth after fire landed. I did that over there. Was that supposed to have happened? It doesn't seem to be happening now. I don't know how I did that. Okay, well anyway, I can't get back to this water if I leave it there. So basically just, this is giving me a choice of which order do you take. That's about all the control I get here. Oh, this is... Okay, so this is a state I hadn't had before. Which is actually pretty similar to what I did want. It's just two different elements are in the wrong order now. What's a duplicator for? Is it actually? Oh, yes, okay, what did I do? I did this, I did this, I did this, this. I left that, no, that can't be right. Is this what I did? No. Is this what I did? No. When did I reverse? Like now? No. Shoot, what did I do? I think I had a way to make that work. By duplicating... No, by avoiding... Yeah, so my idea was I would duplicate fire and use the first one here. Yeah, that doesn't activate any charges. Use the first one there to avoid that. Get it on the way back. Like, I had the state that would work for that. How did I do it? If air first, then water. Oh, was it... Okay, so... If it was air, water, earth, reverse, fire. Then that's perfect. Okay, I'm done. Got it. Cool. And again, don't ask me to reproduce this because I wouldn't know how. But I did do it. Okay, that was a satisfying day. These three were excellent. Good stuff. And let's see, how is it I can actually check on the pause screen how many of those I'm done. 13 out of 13, 2 out of 2. Amor Operatorium is finished. I can't check other worlds, of course. Still got to go to the void for that. And in the void, there are 2 more yellows, yes. One I ran away from long ago, and one probably in E, where the E probably is. But next time I want to go to Amor Nipe, so that is what I am planning to do.